All right. My name is Chuck Williams, and it is my privilege and honor to introduce you tonight to Michael Weeder. And we are going to talk to you about an alliance and an opportunity for you to make some money helping other people. I am extremely excited. It's nice to have a bounce in my step and just a joy in my heart to share this with you. There are some phenomenal things going on already, and we're just scratching the tip of the iceberg. I'll tell you more about some of those later in our webinar tonight. But I want to let Michael Weeder talk for a few minutes here, and then if he needs to get off, he can. I'll stick around and answer any questions you might have. The purpose is to kind of just give you an overview. Some of you don't really know exactly what's been going on with this alliance, give you an overview from Michael's own mouth, and then we'll tell you some of the advantages to you. And this whole webinar is going to be about the benefits to you. So Michael, I think everybody on this call knows you. I deeply respect you, and I told you a while back, no matter what you do, however direction you go, I'm with you. And I mean that. And I appreciate your friendship, and I really appreciate the opportunity you've given all of us. So I don't know if I've thanked you enough today, but thank you for what you've done for us. Thank you, thank you. So Michael, take it away, sir.
Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it. I appreciate you and Diane's friendship as well. And, you know, that's part of this business, Chuck, is being able to make those friendships that hopefully last lifetimes, and to be able to work together and play together and really experience everything that the world, you know, has to offer. And, you know, so I really enjoyed, you know, like I said, our relationship, and really looking forward to this new venture with all of us, actually. I want to tell you guys a little bit about how we came to the alliance with Isagenix. You know, with Sherlock now is a little over 4.5 years old. We've built a pretty substantial database with Sherlock over the years. You know, Sherlock is going through a little bit of a transitionary period right now. We have a lot of people that aren't active in Sherlock. And I realized that really what I need to do is get people making money. That was the most important thing. I needed to get people basically making money. And so about 6 months ago, I undertook really looking for some potential strategic alliances to be able to work with Sherlock. I did a lot of research. I probably met with 15 different companies. I talked to CEOs and so forth. And I was told about Isagenix. I had some people, Chuck, you being one, that also had used the products and had good success with the products, and said, you know, why don't you take a look at Isagenix? And so, you know, with that, I really started to I've been aware of Isagenix for the last literally 15 years. They started in 2002, so they'll be 15 years old this year. And I've been aware of them since the start, and continued to watch them basically build their business to last year. They did $924 million, 90% guys coming from the US and Canada. And so as I watched that and watched them build the foundation and watch them expand their company from really what was first mainly diet products to then a complete health and wellness company with a broad range of products, everything from anti-aging and weight management and weight loss, all the way to energy and workout. Just a really broad breadth of products backed by great science. And I watched them continue to expand that and continue to grow. And I actually reached out, and it was weird because it was funny because as I watched the leaderboard, because I've been going to a lot of these Eric Worre events over the years. I know a lot of the top income earners in network marketing. One of the things that I've always been impressed by with Isagenix is they've got over 210 people that are millionaires that they've created that are millionaires. They've got about 23, 24 people a year that make $1 million or more a year, and many, many others that make 6 figures to $1 million. As I watched their leaderboard, there was always a gentleman on that was their leading income earner. His name was Jimmy Smith. Jimmy's a great story. He started with the company when he was 74 years old. He'll be 89, I believe, next month. He's made over $20 million with the company and currently makes $2 million a year with the company. So he's always been their leading income earner. And when I took a little bit of a deeper dive and I revisited Isagenix, I saw that there was basically a new couple that was the leading income earners, and that was Herb and Patty Cepeda. And not only have they taken over as the new income earners or top income earners over at Isagenix, but they were 20% ahead of anybody else. And so I actually reached out to Herb and Patty and I said, what's your story? Why Isagenix? What is it that you do? How have you built your business? And they shared with me basically their passion for the company and how they've built their business and the support basically that they give their people, which was really important, the tools and the support to be able to give their people, because I'll be honest with you, that was one of the areas that Sherlock was lacking, is being able to put together that support and that duplicatable process for people. And so they had that in place. I was very, very impressed with them. They made over $3.5 million last year. They've made over $16 million in their 9 years with the company. So then I went and took the next step and basically called up the owners of the company and went down and met with them, spent time at their corporate office, met all of their executives, met their science team, their nutritionists, their international expansion. And for me, guys, really what it was here's a company that will do $1 billion this year. 90% of their business was coming from the US and Canada. I know that, that internationally, especially in Asia and so forth, is where the majority of network marketing companies make the majority of their money now. These guys are also going to launch here in the UK in the end of April this year. They're in pre-launch right now. We've got a substantial database in the UK as well that we're actively now marketing to in the pre-launch. And so it was really all those reasons that I thought it was really a good alliance. And I will tell you, there are a lot of shiny pennies out there right now. There are some companies that have some buzz and so forth. But, I didn't know that they were going to be around for 5 years. And at this point in my life, as a 59-year-old, it was important to me to be able to find a company that first and foremost was going to be around for the rest of my life and for generations to be able to come. And that's what I feel about Isagenix. I'm very, very positive that this company is going to be around because I've seen their succession plan from Jim and Kathy to their son Eric, who's one of the most impressive 29-year-olds that you'll ever meet. They've put together a breadth of products now, a broad range of products that not only is attractive to the baby boomers, but also the millennials as well. They've got great social media that they put together for the millennials. Eric's done a great job with that. So I know this company is going to be around for the next generation. And that was important to me, to be able to have something that you could build and get residual income for the rest of your life. And then looking at their products with regards to health, at this point in my life, the money is great in that, but if you don't have money, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And so also being able to work with a company that not only impacts your wealth, but also your health was something that's important. I've been with the company now for literally, I tried the product first and had a good experience with the product, and then I signed up because I wanted to do some due diligence on the product as well. So for me, it's been literally 21 days now, 22 days. I've lost 8 pounds, and I'll tell you, this is what I do, guys. And I haven't even, I'll tell you that because this is important for the product. So yeah, I needed to probably drop 15 to 20 pounds and get into better shape and take care of my health. So all I do is, I have oatmeal in the morning, I have lunch, and I have a shake for dinner. Now this basically, as you're looking at this, is a chocolate shake with a banana in it. And when you make the shakes, I get 2 of these glasses is basically what I get from the shake that I make. And I will tell you, the interesting thing about this is not only has it impacted my health, and I'm healthier now, and I've lost weight, but I've had no hunger. I mean, I basically have more energy, and I'm not hungry. And I asked Jim and Kathy about this. I said, this is the first diet where even when I'm cutting back and I'm just having like a shake and that, and 1 shake a day, I'm not hungry. And they said, because of the nutrition that you're getting and the nutrients, your body is basically it's not sending the signals to your brain that you're hungry. And so for me, it's just been really easy to be able to do it. And I've fallen off the wagon and cheated on days. I mean, I am a dessert freak. And so, I love my sweets. When we go out to restaurants and that, but for me, it's been really a great lifestyle, and with the nutrition and so forth, I feel healthier. So that was important to me, but also, about the business opportunity, and Chuck will tell you a little bit more about this comp plan and how that works and what the opportunity is. But I really think for those of you that go to work with us, we really got an opportunity here to be able to significantly impact your wealth and impact, being able to create a residual income for you guys that'll last you the rest of your lives, and then also be able to impact your health as well. So we're really excited. We've got, just to let you know, we've got a significant database. A lot of the people with Sherlock were inactive, and so we've cleaned that database up, and we're just now going to start the marketing of the database. So your timing is impeccable, basically, in being able to work with us. And we're really looking forward to this journey, Chuck, and I'm really looking forward to being able to work with you and the rest of the leaders here to be able to build this and make this actually the top team in Isagenix. So thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to share.
Well, thank you, Michael. And hopefully we can set up a call with Herb for one night this week also, and introduce him to some of the leaders that are coming on board and those who are considering. So, Michael, thank you for this great opportunity, and thank you for sharing. I think he did a great job talking about the company, Isagenix. I think you understand that Sherlock is still an existing business, and we hope that it continues to thrive and grow. But this call here tonight is about the Alliance and Isagenix. So basically, the products, they absolutely work. It's not a weight loss company, even though that's been kind of their best known product, but they specifically are not a weight loss program. It's like Michael said, it's nutrition and health, but getting good nutrition has a side benefit of losing weight. I use the product as a customer, and for, I'd say 60 days, my first 60 days, I lost 22 pounds. Literally, had to go out and get new clothes. My wedding ring, if it gets cold out, will fall off now. It's a wonderful thing, but I feel great and been able to maintain it. So very, very excited about that. My brother, who literally is Mr. Anti-Network Marketing and has been, for most of his life, he got on the product 4 days ago, and he's lost 10 pounds in his first 4 days. Now, unlike Michael, he's not cheating. He is sick and tired of being overweight, and he's serious about this. And so he got after it, and he basically has lost 10 pounds in 4 days. Now, those results are not typical, but they are possible with these incredible products. I'm talking to all kinds of people, helping them feel better. There's also performance and products. There's anti-aging products, and then there's wealth creation products. So there's like 4 major types of products. What I'm encouraging you to do is take a look at this. We're going to grow a massive business. There will be tens of thousands of people in our business in a very short period of time. We have not started mass marketing at all yet. We're literally just talking to people that we know, like, and trust. And we start to go outside of that sphere into a much larger marketing. My plan is 1st of March is the latest to do that. So right now, you've all been personally invited to this call to learn what's going on, to hear what's going on, and see if you want to be a part of it. The placement, we're trying our very best to keep the placement and the sponsorship the way it was in the Sherlock. So if you come to us and say you want to be a part of this, we'll check with your sponsor, see if they want to be a part of it, or we'll go right up the line. A good example of that is Diamond Willie Davis. He's in the Philippines. He's on the call tonight. Isagenix is not in the Philippines yet, but fortunately, Willie Davis is an American with a U.S. citizenship, so he signed up as a U.S. citizen, which is perfectly all right. And Willie's going to help us open up Asia, and he's got plenty of contacts here in the United States. But Willie, for example, was enrolled by a guy named Gordon Estrada. Gordon Estrada was enrolled by his son Joshua. Joshua was enrolled by Tim. Tim was enrolled by Doug. And Doug was enrolled by Ellis, and Ellis by Pete. So we have developed an outstanding relationship with Willie Davis. And so when he decided him and Juana Taylor, one of his top leaders, wanted to do this, we went up line to each one of those people and offered them the opportunity to secure a position before Willie Davis signed up. And that's what we'll do with each and every one of you. So we'll do the same thing with your people in your organization also. We'll find out who their sponsor is, and we'll do our very best to keep them in those lines of sponsorship. So I hope that helps you. Let's see. So that's a little bit about the products. Let's talk a little bit about the team. Michael mentioned it, but he got us on the best team in the company. The Cepedas are the #1 income earners. And like he said, by 20% over the next closest. It's amazing. They've got a system in place, so you don't have to do the training. I don't have to do the training. I literally get people in the business. There's 5 calls, 1 a day, Monday through Friday. They're in the morning here in the United States. So like for Willie Davis is in the evening. And it just depends on where you're at around the world, what time it is for you, obviously. But 5 calls, 1 a day. Monday is like Recognition Monday, where they recognize people who've recently rank advanced. Pete Hamby was recognized on there. He recognized a couple of his people at rank advanced, including Willie Davis, who's a brand new consultant. Congratulations, Willie. Great job, great start. And I guarantee you he's just getting started. And after that, Tuesday's a training call. Wednesday's a training call. Thursday's more of a spiritual call. They open that up to the whole world. Anybody can join on Thursdays. And then Friday is another training call. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday are exclusive to the Cepeda team. And they have created a system that is causing them to be #1 in the world and blowing by everybody else. And we are part of that. So I just want to thank Michael Weeder for that. Let's see, the system. Let's talk just a few minutes about the comp plan. I'm not going to go through the entire comp plan. You don't have to understand the comp plan to get excited. I earned thousands of dollars right away before I understood the comp plan. And now I've gone back and figured out what I did. Basically, what Willie Davis just did is he became a consultant. That means he signed up for $29. That's what it costs annually to be enrolled in Isagenix, $29. That includes your websites, training, everything. It's ridiculous. It's great. It also gets you special discounts and all kinds of cool stuff. It's very, very valuable. And then if you want to plug in and be part of the business, you do at least 100 points. Now, they judge things on points because it's a global business. And so they've got people in different places around the world and different currencies. And so they make everything equal by points. So here it's 100 points. The least money you can spend to get 100 points is $148. It's a 9-day deep cleanse. And then you can also get 100 points for about $200, right around $200. And you add shipping and tax to that. So that's the initial order. And the cool thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, is you order stuff you want and you need, whether it's supplements or if you need to lose a little weight, you get the shakes and the cleanse. You order what you need. And then if you like it, hopefully you reorder it. That's how you get the residual income. If you don't like it, you literally send it back. Don't just say, oh, I didn't like it. I tried. No, send it back. They give you your money back if you don't like it, and then you try something else. You will find products that work for you and that you like. That's what's so cool about this business. It's awesome. Now, that's the product. So Willie got started, $29, invested in some product, over 100 points, and then he sponsored 2 people. He enrolled 2 people. He set up 2 accounts, one on his right and one on his left, and that made him a consultant. They have a consultant bonus, $50. So whenever you become a consultant, you earn $50. Then on these product packages, these systems, these solutions that you actually sell to your new person you just set up with an account, a wholesale customer or an affiliate, when they purchase that product, you're going to make at least $25 up to $80. So it's $25 to $80, depending on how much product they buy. Now, if you get 2 of those in the same week, that bonus doubles. So that's just the core basic. So what we want to help every one of you do in your first 48 hours is become a consultant. So when you get started, you want to get with one of us and have a little more experience and let us show you how to get people set up as customers and get their first order placed. You do that twice, once on your right, once on your left. You're a consultant and you earned at least $100, maybe $150, maybe more, depending on what they bought. So that's a consultant. Now, when you have 2 consultants that you enroll, one on the right, one on the left. Now, they don't come in as consultants, but they have to get the 2, and then they become consultants. When you have 2 consultants, one on the right, one on the left, that's called a manager. As a manager, you just earned $450. That's cool. That's easy to do. You get 2, they get 2. You get $100 for every consultant that you bring in the business. So when Willie Davis became a consultant, his sponsor is Gordon Estrada. Gordon Estrada would earn $100 when Willie became a consultant. So when you personally enroll someone who becomes a consultant, you earn $100. That's on your first 20 consultants. So that's $2,000 right there waiting for you. That's exciting. And then when you become a manager, which is personally enrolling 2, and those 2 get 2. It's easy to do. We're going to teach all of you how to do it. Get 2 to get 2. You're a manager. When you do that within a certain amount of time, I think it's 60 days, you earn a $250 bonus. So you can see the upfront bonuses are very, very lucrative in this business. And it's because they have a lot of residual income. It's valuable for the company to get these new customers. And so they reward us very handsomely to get them. Now, I'm not going to go through all the stages. There's a compensation video I can send you, but let me just paint the big picture for you. Down the road, within 6 months, if you have personally enrolled 5 people on your right team and personally enrolled 5 people on your left team, and they have all become consultants and are maintaining that consultant status, 5 on the right, 5 on the left, that's only 10 people, with each of them having 2. That's 30 people total. If you do that within your 6 months, you stand to have made $10,000 plus in bonuses. Ladies and gentlemen, get excited. That does not even include the cycle bonuses and the normal compensation. That's just bonuses. $10,000. There's not a single person listening to my voice that cannot do that. You all can do that, and we will help you do it. It all starts with you getting started, getting yourself positioned, getting yourself placed. Once you're placed, then we want to help you get your 2. Get your 2. Customers. Remember my brother, the anti-network marketing guy? My brother signed up 2 in his first 4 days because he got so excited. His first day, he lost 5 pounds. He went to work the next day and he sold a package that he was using to his boss. Amazing. And so I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is your chance to really have success and really have some prosperity in your life while helping others have health. Now, timing and position are everything. You might be saying, well, this sounds great, but I'm going to wait a little while and I'll get started in a couple weeks. We just started this like a week and a half ago. 2 of the top people that I wanted to recruit in the UK have joined. There's going to be many, many more. Don't think scarcity here. Think abundance. There's an abundance of people. We can't even talk to them all. We need your help. We need your help talking to all these people. But I'm just telling you, top leaders are already getting involved. And they're going to be getting involved. The sooner you lock in your position and you and your team start putting people in the business, it's going to explode for you. Lastly, if you know anybody in the UK is going to go nuts, ladies and gentlemen. We have a huge database of people in the UK. We need help making these calls. We're going to be divvying those out to people. So when you step up and become a manager, you become eligible to start working those calls because we know you know what you're doing at that point. And so it's very, very exciting. What's going to happen is in the UK, people sign up for free. It's called pre-enrollment. We're not even live in the UK yet. So these people sign up for free, and then they turn around and they can sign up other people for free. I signed up a guy tonight. Some of you might know him. His name's King Kool-Aid. He's a diamond in the Sherlock business. King Kool-Aid, I went away to play racquetball. I came back, and he'd already put 5 people in the business. He got me on the phone with one of his top leaders when I got back from playing racquetball, and he said, Chuck, I want you to meet Pastor David. We're excited, man. And so they were telling me their plans. They plan to have 1,000 people pre-enrolled by the time we launch in April. That's just one guy, Kool-Aid, and his team that he's starting to grow. You want to be asking everybody you know, who do you know in the UK? Who do you know in the UK? And who do you know in the UK? You can sign them up for free. You're going to take them to joinisagenicuk.com. Joinisagenicuk.com. You'll have to log in, your ID number and your password. And then you'll hit enroll member. You'll choose bottom right, bottom left. And then you'll put them in. You'll enroll them. They'll be pre-enrolled. Once the company goes live towards the end of April, they'll get the opportunity to pay the $29 to become active. They'll get the opportunity to buy some product. When people start doing that, just think about this. If Kool-Aid's successful in having 1,000 people, do you think he just might have 5 on the right and 5 on the left that get 2 in the first week or 2? Absolutely. So what does that mean? That means he's going to earn $10,000 in bonuses, not to mention all the money he's going to make from having 2 huge growing teams. Man, I see a lot of people on here I'd like to call on, but I want to go to my best buddy down in Oklahoma, Pete Hamby. Tell us what you're excited about, Pete.
I'm excited that I was able to unmute myself.
Hey, Pete is a great example. You don't have to be real technically advanced to be very, very successful in business. You just got to talk to people. He's standing in line at a comedy club in Richmond, Virginia a few years ago, and he makes a conversation with this guy in line. The guy's name is Ellis Franklin. Ellis gets in the business. Ellis introduces us to Doug Johnson. Doug Johnson turns around and introduces us to Tim. Tim introduces us to Joshua. Joshua introduces us to Gordon. And Gordon introduces us to another one of our best friends, Willie Davis, who is going to build a monster business with us, all through 5 people. And Pete met this guy out at a comedy club one night. So Pete may not be technical, but he is not afraid to talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime. So, Pete, I'm going to really try to be quiet. In fact, I'm going to mute myself. It's all yours, buddy.
All right. Well, I am excited about this. I'm excited about the people that we're going to be able to work with, be able to help. The products are great. Ellis Franklin, he enrolled as a Isagenix associate about a week ago, and he became a consultant in his first 4 or 5 days. Willie Davis joined over the weekend, became a consultant in a day, and we're just getting started. It's exciting. We have great products. The products are, they speak for themselves. They do a testimony for themselves. Tonight I went to a great class at the church, and we were talking about, how we talk to people about Christ, and it was all about the testimony. We can show everything you want to show, but it's all about the testimony, so use the product, and you're going to be a testimony of the product, and people are going to come to you, and they're going to want to enroll. They're going to want to do like you, be like you, and it's going to be such a great joy to be able to help everybody. Back to you, Chuck.
All right, I did really mute myself, so I had to go back and unmute myself.
Hey, Chuck.
Yes, sir. I was going to see if you want to say something. I saw you hung around, so if you'd like to say something, please do.
Something. I just want, the one thing that I really want to do is I want to impress on people, because I know we've got a number of people that are listening today, but I really want to impress on you guys really what the opportunity is. And I want to give you an example. Gracie Knight, because I was just looking basically at the genealogy. Gracie Knight, and who was the one that brought Gracie in, Chuck?
Karen Parsons.
Okay. So Gracie joined 5 days ago, guys. She actually joined on February the 15th, put in her order, and in 5 days, she's now got 30 people underneath her. In 5 days, she's now got 30 people that are underneath her. That's how quickly this is growing, and it's just getting started. We're just starting to multiply, where we'll be putting more and more people, and we've got more and more people that'll be working, putting people into the business. So when you talk about timing, and Chuck had mentioned that, you can sit and you can do your due diligence. Believe me, I did it. I did a lot. I basically have been watching this company for 15 years. I took 2 months of due diligence with this company before I decided to create the alliance with them, for Sherlock. But just to give you an example, when we're talking about timing here, 5 days and she's already got 30 people underneath her. And part of those 30 people are the people from the UK that are actually going to explode this. And Kool-Aid's one of them who wants to bring in 1,000 people during the pre-launch period. So, don't hesitate on this. And the reason that I also say don't hesitate is because the reality is they've got a money-back guarantee. If you get involved with the company and you don't like the products, just basically send the products back, and they'll give you an empty bottle, and they'll give you your money back. So really, what do you have to lose? So with timing being as important as it is right now, and with the money-back guarantee, there is really no risk, guys. So I would definitely say, I would strongly encourage you to take action.
Thank you, Michael. I can tell you're excited too, brother. Hey, I could call on many of you, but I do want to go to the Philippines. Let's see, it's evening here, so he's waking up. It's morning time for him. He got about 4 hours sleep as usual. Willie Davis, you are a top leader, buddy. What are your thoughts about this incredible opportunity that's been put before us?
Can you hear me, Chuck?
Not real loud, but I can definitely hear you.
Okay, because we always have problems here. But yeah, just excited about what's going on. Super excited about maybe in the future to be able to come here to the Philippines. But right now, just will work with my organization that I have there in the U.S. And we have some people, as you know, that's over in Hong Kong. So we're just trying to figure out how all the logistics and everything is going to work. And just like you, I don't even know what I don't know yet. So, but I do know that positioning is everything, and you just want to go ahead and get started, get yourself positioned. You never know what's going to happen in the future. And so I really, truly believe in the organization, everything we're doing. We got fantastic leaders that's running the company with us. And so go out there and just create a legacy for your family. I'm always about legacies. And just a quick plug for myself. I wrote a book, and one of the chapters in my book is titled, "What Good is Wealth Without Health?" And so maybe that was a little bit of a prophetic looking into the future here, where we were going. So I was talking about finances, but ended up writing about health and wealth. So with that, turn it back over to you, Chuck. Just let everybody know, put the pedal to the metal, go out there and get positioned. Big things are about to happen, and God bless you.
Hey, many of you know Pastor Marlon Baylor. He is absolutely fired up about this business, and he was one of the first to sign up as soon as he heard the opportunity. Yesterday, my wife and I went to his church, and they celebrated Pastor Marlon Baylor's 60th birthday. And he is very, very excited about this business. And I'll tell you, there's many, many things going to happen. I just want each of you to realize that the sooner you get positioned, the more benefit you're going to have. And like Michael Weeder said, there's no downside. You're going to try the products. You're either going to like them or you don't. I think you're going to like them. The shakes taste great. Everything works. So you're going to like them. But if you don't, you send them back and you try something else. Here's what's really cool. Let's say you order a bunch of products, and then you start sharing the opportunity with people. You enroll some people. You set up some accounts. You make some money. And then you just decide, hey, this isn't for me. You send the products back. You keep any commissions you earn. Now, you're out of business, of course, if you go inactive. But that's how cool it is. They're really here to help you build a business, and they know it works. All right. With that, I'm going to wrap up. I will stick around and answer any questions you might have. Type it into the chat for me. There's a chat box down there. Just type it in, and I will take this time to answer any questions. I want to make sure you understand what's going on here. This is big, and I don't want you to miss it. One of my biggest frustrations, I've had a few friends who didn't quite take the time to sit down and really understand what's happening. And I know they'll come around eventually, but man, they're going to miss out on being in a primo position that you have the opportunity to be in. All right. I'm going to stop the recording.